Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now this week's video is gonna be a favorites video. I haven't done one of these in like such a long time, so thought I'd share with you guys the things I've been enjoying in the month of September and August and probably July. Okay, I don't even know when I did the last one. Basically, these are a couple of my new favorite things that I've been enjoying. I have a couple of hair care, skincare, fashion, bits and bits like music and apps and all that stuff. So let's just dive in. Let's just dive in. So the first thing I'm going to start with is hair care, and I don't know if I've mentioned this before. You know that I have dyed hair, so when your hair is dyed, especially bleached, it tends to need a little more extra care. And okay, I've been using this shampoo for a while now, even before like I dyed my hair, and it's been so good to me. I don't know if you guys are like this too, but I don't know, it's like weird. I really don't like the squeaky clean feeling regular shampoo leaves your hair, like the way it leaves your hair like squeaky clean and it's quite dry. I really hate that feeling. I really don't like it, so that's the reason why I hate shampoo. So when I got this from the Shea moisture, thanks to Ibtisam, this is the coconut and hibiscus curl and shine shampoo with silk protein and neem. It's sulfate free and color safe, so that's what like kind of what drew me towards it, because the color safe. Usually like my roots grow in so quick. Okay, like I could dye my hair today and by like next Saturday my roots would start showing, so I don't need this shampoo to strip away the color. You can find these everywhere. Shea Moisture have set up almost in every supermarket, I think, or any like cosmetic shop like Super Cosmetics and all that stuff. I think they have them. Yeah, so this is the shampoo I like. It's very nice. I want to get like the whole range, like the conditioner and the treatment and everything soon, and see how that works for me. But currently I've been loving this. I've talked too much about the shampoo. It's really good. I like it. All right, so the next hair care thing is, do you know usually like when you bleach your hair, it tends to leave like brassiness, like the yellow tones in your hair, and you look disgusting. I really don't like the yellow tones it leaves. So once I bleached my hair, I did like some research how to get rid of like the brassiness and all that stuff, the yellowness, and I found out that Wella does a good job. So this is the Wella Color Charm T18 hair toner. It's like a liquid hair toner. Basically what it does is like it turns purple, and if you know like in the color wheel, like purple is like directly opposite like yellow orange, one of the two, not sure, but it cancels it out and you're left with like platinum blonde hair, which is good as a base for other colors. Or if you just want to stay platinum blonde, this is good. I'm almost out, but I have used it twice, like two different separate times that I dyed my hair, my whole head, and it has come in handy. I got this from Amazon, unfortunately. I think it was about $9 or something, $7, somewhere about. I don't know if you can find these in Nairobi. I'll let you know. I haven't looked for them. I just went with like the ease it out Amazon. So this is the second thing that I've been loving. Okay, so the next category is skincare. Now, as you all know, like when I was talking about my skin video, how I came up with acne and stuff, so one of the products that helped me with like my texture like irregularities is the Ordinary Azelaic suspension 10%. It's like multifunctional brightening formula. This is what I use to help me with texture, especially when I wear makeup. I don't like it when it's like a lot of texture, you know what I mean? I just want it to go on smoothly, no bumps, no. I basically don't want to look like a Hershey's bar. This has helped so much. Basically what it does is it visibly targets uneven tone, dullness, and textural irregularities. When I use this, my skin looks so bob. It's like in a cream. Let me show you. It just basically looks like the moisturizer. This is what it comes in. This can last, it's like 30 ml. It can last you for such a long time because you just need like a tiny like a pea sized amount, and it's so good. I really like it. I actually really like this product. One of my 2018 top faves. Like this probably saved my skin. So the next skincare product I'm talking about is the Garnier Micellar Water. Everyone and their mother has been raving about this product. I've seen it everywhere on Instagram, and I was like, okay, you know what, let me jump on this bandwagon. The one I used to use is the Bioderma one. Love it. This is the one I use. It's like Sensible H2O. It's the Bioderma one, and then it's the Garnier one. I even stopped using this one because of this. Okay, only because I can't find this one here, but I've been using this and just testing it out, and I love it. It's very gentle. So basically what I do is after I like oil cleanse, like remove my makeup using like olive oil or something, I then wash the oil and the makeup off with like my regular like soapy cleanser, if that makes sense. And then I go back in with this with like a cotton pad, and it just gets rid of all the makeup that was left behind, especially around my hairline. This does such a good job. It's for face, eyes, and lips. You can find this from every Maybelline stand, even Careful and Naivas carry this, and it's quite affordable. I think it's like about 500, maybe 400. Basically, it's really good. I love it. Makeup. Now, when it comes to makeup, I've been loving glossy lips and like regular lipsticks. So I've been wearing a lot of those lately, and like I've been refraining from putting on like liquid lips because they are quite drying. I don't wear them as much as I used to. So some of the few products that I've been loving for my lips. Okay, so I have mentioned these before in my channel, probably not, but I'm just going to talk about them once more. All right, so I'm going to start with this Rimmel London. It's like a lip lacquer. Basically what lip lacquers are, it's just like lipsticks, like in a gloss form, if that makes sense. Quite moisturizing, it has a lot of pigment. I really like the shade, especially it's like a really lovely pinky nude. I don't know if you can see that. I got this from Super Cosmetics a while ago. It was like 350 bob a while back. So grateful I got this. And the next one is just like the Dose of Colors. I've talked about these lipsticks before. I'm not gonna drag on about them. I'll link the video somewhere up here or down here and you guys can go check it out. But they're just like satin to matte finish lipsticks, very long wearing, very gorgeous, and they're nude, and they just very hydrating as well. I love these. And then the final one is these Gabrini matte lipstick crayons. They're just like velvety finish. I really like them. They stay all day. They're not drying, very hydrating, but they're matte. You know what I mean? They're not glossy. These are from Gabrini from the Matte Parlor on Instagram. I'll tag their Instagram page below. You guys can check them out. I got 3 of these, and lately I've been loving this deep burgundy one. So pretty, especially you can use it as anything. That's the good thing about these crayons. You can use it as eyeshadow, you can use it as blush, you can use it as lips. Just very versatile, very multifunctional, very... So lately I've been baking my eyes. Okay, brush is kind of dirty because I just used it there. Usually when I used to set my under eyes with like powder, I would use a sponge like the Beauty Blender or something, but I switched when I saw Dida do this when we were filming our collab on her channel, and then I saw her use like a nice tapered brush like this, and then I tried it afterwards. Sorry Dida, I kind of like stole your tips. And it works like magic. Like, it's very feathery, very light. The powder doesn't sit there for too long. It's just, it does such a good job. I've been loving this brush. I got it from town, I think. I just saw it and I was like, oh my god, that looks like a brush Dida was using. And then I got it. It was like 200 or something. That's it. So let's just jump straight into the fashion bit. The first thing I'm going to talk about when it comes to fashion is dresses. I've been loving just flowy dresses. I've been into that now. Not like the bodycon maxi pencil dresses. Those kind of had their time and I'm not into them as much. But what I'm talking about is like just this fun floral checkered plain whatever print it has on, or no print at all. They're just so gorgeous. Ooh. They're just so gorgeous and easy to style and just fun. And so this is the dress that I've been obsessed with. I think you guys have seen a picture of me in it. It's just like a really nice checkered dress. Is so pretty. And guess what guys, it was 300 bob from Gikomba. Just let me know. You know what, I think I should do like a Gikomba haul, right? I should because those dresses are everything. Now the next item I'm going to talk about fashion is glasses. You guys know I'm a glasses fan. Sunglasses. I don't have like an eyesight problem, alhamdulillah, but I like wearing them. I feel like they're stylish and all that stuff. So the first pair I'm going to talk about are these acrylic pair from Mr. Price. This was a while back. I don't know if they still have, I don't think they still have this in stock. I got them like maybe 2 months ago maybe. And just acrylic, okay, let me put them on nicely. They're just acrylic framed and they're very nice. And they're like, they're oversized and then they have this nice cut. They're like cut but not cut, you know what I mean? Do you see how gorgeous that is? I love these. They were like 600. I love them. Sunglasses are from Tulux. I've talked about this brand before. She does like jewelry and like accessories and stuff, and I got these like cat eye frames. You know those tiny sunglasses? I love them. I've been into them for a while. I feel like they're very, I don't know, you just look so expensive. I've added this to my collection and they're just a black frame with like a gold lens. So stunning and very cat eye. You look very... Ooh, you talking to me? Who? Me? These are the pair that I got. I love, especially like with the abayas. You guys, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, these things are the shizness, okay? All right, that's all for fashion, and let me talk about food. Yeah, let me talk about my food favorites currently. I've been loving tea, guys. The Kericho Gold passion and lime tea, that I drink that every morning, and it's so good. It's like one of my favorite teas now. I don't leave the house without taking like a cup of it. It's so good. I'm obsessed with it. Okay, so the next things are like miscellaneous. I'm just gonna talk about like the few albums that I've been enjoying. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is this album by Billie Eilish. I'm probably saying her name wrong. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it, but her album Don't Smile at Me is so good. I've been having it on repeat non-stop, but I love it. You guys should listen to her, especially if you like plays like contemporary. I don't even know what genre it is, but alternative, I think. The next album that another album that I've been really just been out for quite some time, actually since 2017, but I've been listening to it non-stop. It's by Aurel San. He's like a French rapper. It's called La Fête est Finie. It's very nice. I don't know, I really like international music, and this album has been my go-to. I put a couple of friends on it and they love it. Yeah, so something else that I've been enjoying is a picture app, and it's called Fujifilm. It's basically, this is what it looks like, okay? It's just basically like a film, and it edits. You basically take the picture through the app and it makes it look like film. You know what I mean? Like old school vintage film like photos. It has like these light leaks and stuff going on, and it's so pretty. I like this app. It's fun, it's creative, especially if you're using for like Insta stories and stuff. Very creative, very fun. I think you guys would enjoy it as much as I have. Something else that I've been enjoying a lot is writing down my thoughts. Okay, I've been doing this for such a long time now, but I stopped doing it, but now I'm back to doing it a lot, especially like manifesting my thoughts. I read that somewhere that you should manifest your thoughts and just put them down on paper. What you expect out of life or what you want out of life, just put it down. I don't know, there's so much power in writing, I feel like, and I've been doing that a lot. If you know me from high school, you know this bad boy. Favorite notebooks ever. It's just, oh my god, it's match. We're matching. Oh. Basically just write down what I want to achieve in a couple of years, what I want to achieve in a couple of months, what I want to achieve in a couple of days. Basically just manifesting my thoughts through writing it down. And I don't know where you can find this notebook. I got it like back in 2013 or 2012 maybe, from Nakumat Mega. That was like a long time ago, and I know they're not open anymore. It's by the brand Nightingale, I think. Anyway, I've been mumbling a lot. I feel like this video is going to be too long already. My camera is already blinking. It's going to turn off anytime soon, so I'm just going to end this video here. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you guys have been enjoying, like a couple of your favorites, so that I can check them out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell notification to be notified whenever I post. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. That was a long ass video.